Moving to a city like Jaipur brought down my costs significantly on the day of the move itself. The lifestyle inflation that I have seen happen. So, 2015 is when I moved, and it have been 10 years. Folks who have stayed in Bangalore, the way their lifestyles have inflated. So, in 2015, my batchmates, we were all driving smaller hatchbacks and stuff. A lot of them have moved to sedans in Jaipur, but I very rarely do I see my friends driving 40 lakh rupee cars in Jaipur, and I do see a lot of my Bangalore friends driving 40 lakh rupee cars in Jaipur.
That's right.
At the same amount of money. So let's say, so most of my batchmates would probably be making anywhere from 75 lakhs per annum to 1.5 crores per annum. That is the bracket that I'm talking about.
Sorry, 80 lakhs to 1.5?
75 to 1.
75.
So most of them would be in this sort of a bracket. But the sort of lifestyle that they have varies very, very differently. And the folks who are in Bangalore, for example, they typically end up spending a lot more money than the folks who are in Jaipur, for example. Child's education becomes a huge factor. Most folks I talk to, they are spending 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees, some even 10 lakh rupees a year on their kids' education in the international board schools.
This is 1 to 7th or?
I would say 5 to 12, 5th to 12th.
5th to 12th.
5th to 12th. On the other hand, the school that my kid goes to, I'm spending 80,000, 90,000 rupees a year, which is significantly lower, but also my kid is in HKG. But in the same school, which is, the Cambridge board school, which is sort of like an international thing.
GCSE?
I think so. That's what it is. And I'm not very sure. So even in that school, if you look at class 11th fee, that is what 1.2, 1.25 lakhs.
Achha.
You won't find that in Bangalore. The fees is going to be significantly higher. The sort of activities that you keep on doing to sort of keeping up with the Sharmas and, oh, he is doing that, so I should also do that. That happens a lot more in Bangalore because people end up doing that sort of stuff in Bangalore. You don't get that sort of opportunities in Jaipur, then what do you do?
But do you really think that's the phenomenon? Like, I mean, not with your friends per se, but I'm talking in general, but a lot of the spending, do you really think that it's mostly keeping up with the Sharmas, or you think
that plays a role? That definitely
and why not in Jaipur? Because I would feel like
that's because the Sharmas are not spending that much in Jaipur.
Okay.
So the people you hang out with, the people you are going to offices with, the people you are spending time with, the average spending is significantly higher. The number of times you would see folks in, I would say at any age group, let's say someone who has just started earning, the number of times these, I don't know if I should call them kids or not, but the amount of times that these folks go out in Jaipur versus the number of times these folks go out in Bangalore is significantly higher.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot more opportunities to go out in Bangalore. There are a lot more opportunities to have fun, to live a life and all of that.
The average dinners will be higher in Bangalore.
The average dinners would be significantly higher in Bangalore. Yeah. Average rent is going to be significantly higher. So for a 25-year-old, the biggest expense is probably going to be rent. The rents are significantly higher in Bangalore and it's not in your control. Move to Jaipur, the rents are significantly cheap. Forget rents. You talk about office spaces. It shocked me when I found out that a typical seat in a WeWork costs 15,000 rupees per seat here.
Yeah.
And if you go to some slightly lesser quality co-working spaces, I don't want to say that Beehive is a slightly lesser quality, but let's say something like a Beehive costs something like 10,000, 12,000 rupees.
Yeah,
seat.
I'll say Beehive is a lesser quality.
I know the guys there, so I don't want to say that, but those guys cost 10 to 12,000 rupees a seat. On the other hand, so I am working at a co-working space in Jaipur. There it is 3,000 rupees a seat, 4,000 rupees a seat, 5,000 rupees a seat.
So I don't know if that's the right comparison, right? I mean, obviously there are more people in Bangalore. So it's the market economics being had.
So I'm saying that, I'm not saying that the prices are unfair. I just want to highlight the cost of living differences which exists in a city like Jaipur versus a city like Bangalore.